I'm Malcolm Van Delst, and this is an excerpt from working title How Low Can You Go, Book 5 in the Do the Wrong Thing series. Last week, she got a new roommate who may be an attempted murderer and was offered a solution to her money problems. This is a continuation of that chapter, which is now called The Fat Lady. The neighbor's friend, an older guy with a mustache and mullet, offers to drive me to Release to pick up the acid. The neighbors, by the way, a couple slightly older than Alex and I, late 20s, possibly early. Wait, I'm 29. Oh God, how did I get so old? The neighbors must be over 30. Over 30. I am so close to being old, even though for them it's fine, because time is different for other people. For me, to age is to lose power, while for my neighbors, well, I'm surprised that I like Chrissy, even though she's neither fashionable nor arty. She approves of me, and there's no question in her gaze when we speak. We run into each other and rarely exchange more than pleasantries, that's true, even though we share an entrance to the house before it disconnects inside a small foyer to our apartment and theirs upstairs. I don't see Troy much. He must use the back entrance in the car. Chrissy's not old, or I don't care. I like her, and as I said, aging is different for other people than for me. Chrissy and Troy have a friend, a music-loving guy with dyed black hair who wears skinny black jeans and band t-shirts. He told me about a band he likes, the Pale Saints, one evening when we were both out on the back patio. The Pale Saints are okay, a bit slow and depressing, but at least they're not top 40. The mustache man likes me. I can tell by his intense, impersonal stare. On the way home from picking up the acid, mustache guy reaches over the gear shift in his truck and puts his hand on my leg. I respond. Why not? I wear makeup now and tight clothes. It's what the world expects of me. To make the kind of money I need for school, I'll have to wear makeup, dresses, and tight clothes. I do, with a vengeance. I'm pissed about it. Why not fuck this guy? He turns off the main highway and parks his truck by the side of a back road. The full body leotard I'm wearing under my jean shorts and the gear shift between us makes. After a few minutes of fumbling, he smiles ruefully. When we get back to yours, eh? I smile and turn away, inspecting the trees beyond the ditch. At my house, the trek from his truck to my front door seems interminable. It'd be my luck to have someone I know pass by right now and see me with this curly-haired mullet, mustache, acid-washed, jeans up to his waist, and cowboy boots wearing creature. It's even embarrassing to type this now. But I'm a fuck thing, and frankly, sex is good. It's fun. Feels great. He bangs me on the edge of my bed in the dark. We're quiet. I don't want Eduardo to hear. Embarrassment, but also I wouldn't want him to think that he could fuck me too. I bent over backwards, mustache guy on his knees against me, pants around his ankles. I've removed my leotard completely. I come, and it's awesome. I mean, it's an orgasm, and even if the guy repulses me, the physical sensation of orgasm doesn't. There's no follow through. I don't want to hug the guy or anything. What kind of woman wants to be with a guy like this? Do French Canadian women? No. There are guys like this in English Canada too, and their counterparts have frizzy blondish hair and wear country charm dresses. They smoke, drink, and sneer. Maybe they don't sneer. They're larva women, dull, slow, waiting to have babies. I can take you to Concord next weekend, he says as he pulls up his pants. I have to work, but I can fit it in. Okay, thanks, I say, sitting up. If I ask one of my brothers to take me to Concord, they will, but they won't want to. Family. You do anything for them but resent it. In our family, it's more men must look after women. A big chore for them, but a big chore for us as well. To be in need when you're not, to keep your strength focused on narrowly prescribed working class and church approved ventures. I charge a U-Haul trailer to my MasterCard and fill it with as much of my belongings as possible, leaving what doesn't fit in a huge pile in the basement. Will I be able to find a job in Concord? I don't care if other people sell acid or marijuana. These aren't hard drugs. Still, there was a time when Neil's friend left that taser that looked like a gun, drugs, and money at our apartment. Who were the people after him? Drugs attract the wrong crowd. I won't have Neil and Bradley around if something like that happens to me. Or jail. I can't get caught. I won't do any. I know how that goes if I start. When the landlord does the move out inspection, I tell him that I'll have the stuff in the basement picked up as soon as possible. I expect it'll be less than a month. I lie. Who's going to pick it up? One of my brothers? Besides, there's no place for it in Concord. My room is small and the house is already full, including the cellar, whose entirety is rented by Darren, the security guard guy. Still, I want to ship it to wherever I end up. The landlord says okay. He's nice about it, like I know he's going to leave it there and wait for a phone call from me. I can still see his soft eyes and small smile as we talked in the dusk. An Asian economics professor at University of Arbor. He didn't even comment on the paint job I'd done on his walls. Hot. And Mustache Man's truck does not have air conditioning. Traffic is bad, so it takes an extra hour to get into Concord and another hour to snake our way through the city to my downtown Chelsea Market house. Chelsea Market? It doesn't get better than that. Well, it does, because Mustache Man has to turn right around and drive back to Arbor to be on time for work. Surprise registers deep in my brain, like my subconscious is in an endless blanket of orange, red, black, always moving, and a slight indent appears when he says he can't stay. The divot disappears immediately, though, as relief washes over it. I won't have to have sex with him again. I don't want to apply for welfare here, but refuse to be sad about it. I didn't design this world where men are people and women are women. I apply at any and every restaurant and bar. No one calls. My new place is half a block from Lloyd Magritte College, where the government wanted to send me for graphic design training a few years ago when I was too intimidated to move to a big city like Concord. If I had known the college was in Chelsea Market, this was before Four-Away Emily and even Owen supported me. Actually, I was alone in a big bad world. Greg, Posey, Ben, Johnny. We were all together alone, hurting each other and wary of ourselves, following well-established patterns, having never been shown how to care. Gerald and his brother, who went to Concord College of Art, too. Ian. Hey, you can't despise me anymore, Ian. I've been accepted, too. Remove. 2 clothing racks in front of me, slightly to the left of the cement path through our tiny yard while I sit on the steps of my new home. The racks hold clothes I got from the house in Arbor. I made signs for my sale. Clothes of love, they say, in multicolored and decorated pastel on cardboard. Next door, the neighbors sell clothes too, but without any signage. People walk past me and turn in there. My heart flutters. Relax. At the very least, sitting outside in the sun gives you something to do. Is it my signs? Do they signal one thing while my nervous face another? I leave my spot and go next door. I buy a pair of black cowboy boots and a black lace teddy. And remove.